everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy today. Okay, so what's up, everyone? It is your boy Teammate Games, and today is a very happy day for us Battlefield fans and first-person shooters fans in general. You know, it's just a very happy day for us. So this video is unscripted, so sorry if it's a little bit unorganized. This is the first video on this channel, and I'm super excited. Yes, so from those of you who are from my old channel, welcome. Link in the description is for animations now and all that. So yeah, I just gotta plug it in. Okay, so alright, so let's begin. So my thoughts on the trailer. The trailer was interesting, I should say, but it was way better than Battlefield 5. That's for sure, way better. One thing I would change about it is that I wish it showed us a little bit more gameplay, and it was less all over the place. Alright, if I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit all over the place, but it was hype. It was good. It was good. I'm gonna be honest, it was good. And I love the Battlefield moments where the guy shoots him with a rocket launcher. It's called, I know what it's called, I just don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. And then the ATV or the quad bike hits the helicopter. It's so hype. So I love the trailer, and we're gonna see gameplay in June 13th. So I'm excited for that. It's probably gonna be in the Xbox event. Alright then. So that's my thoughts on the trailer, and now let's move on to the game modes that we're gonna see in Battlefield 2042. Game modes. So I'm reading this from the Battlefield website. So Battlefield's iconic sandbox warfare is back and better than ever. Take on revamped fan favorite modes, discover new innovative experiences, and witness an unprecedented scale that adds a new dimension to your multiplayer modes. Okay, so apparently there's all-out warfare, the next generation of fan favorite conquest and breakthrough features, largest Battlefield maps ever, and up to 128 players. So that confirms that the multiplayer will be 128 players. Now I'm assuming that's only for Xbox Series X and PS5 and PC. Now for you Xbox One and PlayStation 4 guys, experience the intensity and all-out warfare on maps. Dynamic weather and spectacular world events. So there will be dynamic weather, and so I think that means like in Siege of Shanghai, where like the buildings come falling down and and destroys everything. I hope that's what I mean. And then there's this new mode called Hazard Zone, an all-new high-stakes squad-based game type that is a modern take on multiplayer experience. Hazard Zone is distinctly Battlefield, but a very different from modes of all-out warfare. Okay, I'm gonna read more about that in a little bit, and then there's a redacted one, which will be shown in detail in EA Play July 22nd. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna see another game mode on July 22nd. Alright then guys, so now we know the game modes that are gonna be available, so let's move on to the maps of Battlefield 2042. It's I keep on trying to say Battlefield 6, I'm sorry. Okay, so here we are. So this is the new map, Orbital. Kourou, French Ghana, I think that's easy to pronounce. I'm sorry. It's a race against the time on hostile conditions as you fight around the site and imminent rocket launch. Watch out for both enemy fire and upcoming storms on this dynamic map. Alright then, so this is the one Tom Henderson has been talking about a lot. Now it looks different from the I'm sorry guys. It looks different from the trailer, the leaked trailer that we saw. So those were really early versions, as we could tell. Okay, so let's move on to Hourglass. Hourglass, Doha, Qatar. Okay. Fight in a city lost in desertification around it. Massive dust and sandstorms are constantly rolling in, bottling up natural light as you battle for control of a convoy trapped in shifting sands. Ooh, so that means so like it's gonna be in a sandstorm, so like in Sinai Desert, but more sandy. Sandy, I'm sorry. So let's move on to Kaleidoscope. Sandro, South Korea. Ooh, this one looks pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. In the state-of-the-art metropolis in South Korea, zipline between skyscrapers and fight among plazas surrounding the city's iconic data center. Oh, so that could be really useful for that one specialist, which I'll get into after we go through the map. Manifest. Brain Island, Singapore. Watch out for tropical tornadoes and navigate through maze-like cargo containers. That is key trade location vital to American supply lines. Wait, so isn't it like that one? Is it Call of Duty or Battlefield? I'm not sure. I forgot. It's like Battlefield 3 or COD or something. I don't know. I keep on forgetting, guys. Discarded. Along a strategic selection of India's west coast, colossal ships and stranded on the beaches are being stripped for parts, fight among the hulls of these behemoths while adapting to the deadly storms. So this one is basically like the other ones, but with more deadly storms and with cargo ships. Alright, let's move on to Breakaway. Queen, Moha, and Antarctica. Ooh. a tread carrot where oil extraction has tuned into a freezing area and strategic hotspot. Take advantage of the full destructible tank silos and create debris fields and permanent fires when destroyed. So this is the one we saw first in the trailer. Alright. And let's move on to Renault. A giant wall built to secure rich man-made agricultural areas takes center stage of an intense map prepared extreme conditions to place secure access points and massive gates to the wall. So, Caspian border? Okay, so those were the 7 maps that are going to release. Now, I'm kind of worried about that because 7 seems kind of short, if I'm going to be honest, but seeing that 128 players for us, people with Series X's, PS5s, and PC. So hopefully, that proves it out. But hopefully they release more maps sooner rather than later, because Battlefield has been known for their post-content thing. Not been good. Alright then, well, let's move up to the specialists and see what we're gonna play as. Before I start, I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm not liking the idea of specialists. I would have been super okay with the game, bro. I would have been so hyped for it. But this thing kind of ruined it. It kind of disappointed me. Because, I wanted to customize my own character and be my own thing, but not have other people, it kind of ruins it for me. Because, I want to imagine myself as it. I'm sorry. It's weird, I know. But, I really wanted, for it to be normal Battlefield, But apparently you could play with any gun, which kind of ruins it, if I'll be honest. But whatever. Alright then, so let's read. Webster McKay, an ex-military lone wolf survivalist. McKay is an ass kicker, I could say it, with a conscience. This Canadian-born assault soldier fights for non-paragated portrait. I'm sorry, guys. You could read it yourselves. To make a right and regret from his military days. Portrait. I'm sorry, guys. Alright then, so this guy has a grappling hook, fires a rope and attaches to surfaces. When attacked, the rope is retracted and the player gets pulled towards the attachment point. Okay. Nibble, and he has this new thing called Nibble. Allows the player to move more quickly and aiming down sights, further enhancing their speed related advantages. Okay then, so this is basically more assault. So this guy's an assault player basically. He's an assault player main. So I like that they're using the grappling hook again after Heartland. So let's move on to Mara Flack. A veteran support, Mara Flack has a strong and now cannot be shaken danger, fear, or rank. This skilled medic primary motivation is to find her son David among her non-parent groups spread across the world. Alright, so looks like we have lore, apparently. Alright then, so this girl has a serrated pistol, fires the syringe at friendlies to provide healing. If fired at an enemy, the syringe will do damage. Interesting. So basically like normal syringes, but okay, so she has another thing called Combat Surgeon. Allows the player to return downed allies into combat with full health, reviving when. What? Allows players to. I don't know what that means, but I'm sorry guys, this is very unprofessional right now. So yeah, so apparently she has a son and she's looking for him in the war. So let's move on to Proto Boris Gustavicki. Here's Boris, the homie Boris. Self-motivated and self-fulfilling, Boris seeks to acquire power and control of the chaotic world. This Russian-born engineer is very experienced weapons expert on the task force, although his true attachment on his team is suspect. So the homie kinda sus. He's an imposter. So, so I'm thinking these two are the Russians that I'm gonna read now, and the past two are American. So, okay, so that's how they differentiate them. I think, hopefully, that's what that means. I mean, apparently, this world has been destroyed and different people are fighting for each side and all that. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out, It's gonna be confusing, but we'll have to wait until we see gameplay on June 13th. Alright then, so this fool has a SG-36 sentry system and automatically spots and engages enemy targets in detected area within a continuing area. Now, I'm kind of worried about this because, in Call of Duty, how you have the sentry gun upgrade and then, kind of frustrating. So hopefully they make it not so powerful. Okay, and another thing he has is Sentry Operator. Spots enemy targets when the sentry gun locks into the enemy in question. So he spots him. Okay, cool. So let's move on to Casper, or Walkus Van Dale. Walkus Casper Van Dale. A recon soldier, Walkus is a loner. Waka Waka is a loner. And unflappable, calm presence in the task force, an introvert. We have many alike. Walkus does not make acquaintances easily, but his determination to fight for a better world is rock solid. So this homie is not like the other dude. So this fool got a drone as one of his power-ups. Spots nearby moving targets that can disorient enemies by using an MP blast. Can also be used to designate targets and lock on weapons. So this fool could basically use an MP and, turn off lock on weapons, which is interesting. Movement sensor alerts the player approaching enemies both while it boosts and the ground and while planting a break control. Alright, that seems pretty cool. And that's all for the specialists right now. Apparently they're going to reveal more later on, so all of them are redacted. The game looks good so far, but, so in my opinion, looks pretty good. I wish it didn't cost $60 because no campaign. But for me, I get to save 10% because I have EA Play with Game Pass. I'm sorry, I had to flex on you. So for me, it costs $53 the standard edition, which I might get. I won't get the other ones because hella expensive, bro. So in my opinion, alright so far. The specialist really disappointed me because if it wasn't for that, I would have been hyped, so hyped. Oh yeah, and there's a battle pass and all that too for the thing. So yeah. Sorry if it's a little bit unorganized, but yeah, so the specialist thing really kind of, for me personally, but whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unorganized video, unscripted, so yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out my animation channel, link in the description. And tell me more about your opinion on this on the comments. Please and thank you. Bye!